Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Tycoon, here at the horizon of giraffes, which is not yet filled with giraffe horizons, but pretty soon it is going to be. I swear it, my friends, that is the biggest goal that we have here at Giraffe Horizons after all. Baby giraffes of every type. In fact, I would absolutely love to get every single one of the different types of giraffe, which I may remind you is more than one lovely spotty neck. In fact, let's go ahead and take a quick pop into the main animal area because I do want to see like how ambitious I'm trying to be. We have the Kordofan giraffe, which is a subspecies of giraffe found in northern Cameroon, Chad, and Central African Republic. And this is really cool because when we first started working here, I didn't really know like what a subspecies of giraffe meant. And if you guys remember one of the field note inslates that I did on this season of the Zoo Tycoon series, I actually learned that subspecies usually refers to, loosely, a geographically isolated and mildly unique species, like of the animal species. So all of these are giraffes, but when we say they're a Thornicroft giraffe or a mossy eye giraffe, a Nubian giraffe, or a Kordofan giraffe, then that means that they're from specific areas and they can breed with each other. So it's all, from what I understand, for what subspecies normally means is that the subspecies can breed within the species. So a mossy eye might have a baby with a South African giraffe, but usually they're in a geographic area where they would breed with other South African giraffes. So that was just kind of cool. And they do sometimes have some differences in like coloration, in height, that are kind of like really mild genetic differences that have happened through the geographic isolation that the subspecies has been in. Phew! So there was your lesson from the Pixel Biologist today, my friends. But I was just really excited because I was like, why the heck are they different? They both have spots and long necks. But that's what I learned. I love those insights. They give me a chance to learn so much more about the animals that share our world with us. All right, so how many species of giraffe are there? 1, 2, 3. We have the Kordofan. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9! I can't get those two here. That won't do. The goal is to have all 9 species of giraffe here, including the Thornicroft giraffe, which we need to do some research on in just a second, and add into our zoo. They are also pretty common. The guests will like it. They won't be super enthusiastic, but they will start getting pretty excited about the mossy eye, and they will get really excited about the Rothschild, which I've heard good things about. But all right, so yeah, we've got 9 species of giraffe that we can add into Giraffe Horizons. 7 of which we can get here, 2 of which are only available in other zoos, so we'd have to build up those zoos to send them here. But I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome, guys. It is gonna be awesome. And don't worry, we're not gonna just have giraffes. All right, but what I wanted to also do here was see how our economy breakdown's doing. So how are we like earning our money? Facility, it doesn't really, income per minute. Oh, you get income from decorations? What the heck? That is so cool. And then we get a lot of income from the animals, and we really could crank it up at food, drink, and entertainment in order to get even more income, if you ask me, friends. Oh, and we also are getting a little bit of income from the restrooms, but they're actually costing us to run. So sorry, friends. My restrooms are fancy. I'm buying you really nice toilet paper. You're gonna have to help out. Oh, this is so fun. I'm just having such a great time. But you know what? Let's go ahead and we actually do want to add in the Thornschild giraffe. Let the research begin. Okay, so it's a subspecies of giraffe native to Zambia. So this is going to be a different species of giraffe than the Kordofans that we have. So I think you can mix the two. So let's try mixing the two before we get a whole new exhibit. And this time I know we probably, well, Holly might be a good age. And Birdie, Holly and Phil. Pandora seems like a good one though. Animals have to be at least level 6 in experience and age in order to have children. But if they're up around level 15, then they're considered older and they really won't. So I think we're gonna get Pandora and Phil, but we'll rename him to like Hades. Hades the giraffe. Can you imagine that? I love it. Okay, so we're gonna adopt her, and we're gonna adopt Phil. And I think that, yeah, we can indeed mix them. So there's 2 different species of giraffe that are going to be in here. But since you can have 10 animals in here, that still leaves a lot of room where hopefully we will be able to have, some babies. And if we really want to get babies, which I do, then we need to start investing in our research. We need to start, let's see, where's my research? Research? Research. We need to start putting research into animal breeding to increase the chances. We also need to start putting research into like our facilities and the people who also work for us. And I also want to put research into the care. Understanding how animals eat in the wild will enable your construction crews to build smarter and cheaper. Let's go ahead and research that right now too, because I want to make sure that we're really taking good care of our animals. So we're going to start putting a lot of money in research. New giraffes! Friends! Friends, we have new giraffes. Oh my gosh. Phil, also known as Hades. How you doing? Yeah, I know, right? Hades the giraffe? What? You wouldn't believe it. So, oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at them. Oh, this is so cool. They look different. They do look different than our other giraffes. How are they different? Do we have any other like information about them? Okay, the Thornicroft giraffe is found in Zambia, a South Central African nation. In addition to the expected forms of human destruction of the giraffe population, such as hunting and habitat destruction, during World War I, German and British armies built communication wires across the plains. The giraffes would run into these wires while galloping, and it would sometimes mortally wound them. What? That's intense, you guys! Like, I never thought about that, but it's true. Can you imagine trying to run power lines somewhere that you have a like freaking almost 20-foot tall animal? That would be, wow, I really never thought about that before. That would be really hard. Like, huh. All right, that's food for thought. Okay, and actually that reminds me, I heard a really cool story from the San Francisco Zoo, who's world famous for their quality. And they were actually talking about how they have to have an emergency plan for all of their animals. Like if there's a forest fire or if they have to evacuate their animals, they have to have an emergency plan for all of them. And that the giraffes were really hard to make that emergency plan for because of their height. So they could get the giraffe onto a truck, but the truck, like the giraffe sticks out the top of it, you know? So how do you go under a highway overpass to get away from an encroaching forest fire to save your giraffes? It's just so interesting, like the things that you have to think about with that height that you really would take kind of for granted. Like making sure that the trees that you put in their exhibit would be tall enough that they're not tripping over them, and maybe tall enough that they're not eating all of the leaves 100%. Oh my gosh, there's so much to think about here. What do you guys think? This is a really good pixel biology question for us today to talk about, like in the comments. What are some of the challenges you think you would face if you had to deal with helping to manage an area that had giraffes in it? And height, like you couldn't do power lines, you'd have to worry about communication wires. I never thought about those things before. This is awesome. I can't wait to hear what you guys are thinking about when it comes to these ones. And I can't wait to release some of them into the wild, because there are, unfortunately, not very many giraffes left in the world. I'm not sure how many this variety has. The scientific name for giraffes, Camelopardatus, Camelopardius, means camel marked like a leopard. It's a leopard camel, guys. I love it. Giraffes have special blood vessels. They have an extra elastic or stretchy, which helps keep the blood flowing through their long necks, even when they suddenly swing their heads or lift them up and down. That's another thing I didn't think about. So they have elastic blood vessels. They breathe 20 times a minute. Who was counting? And their hooves are the size of a dinner plate, and a giraffe's tail can be over... What? Your tail can be over 3 feet long? Hades! That's impressive. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he's definitely a slightly darker color variant, which may just be so that we can be like, yeah, we've got a different type of giraffe. Or it may be how they are in real life. I am not sure. But he's going straight for that activity pin. That makes me happy. All right, so they're pretty happy. I think that they might need another spot to eat. So let's actually add in another on the other side. I'm going to put it over here, I think. Because they eat a lot. So we're going to put in a station. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. In fact, let's upgrade the stations in here all together. Like the cleaning station. Let's upgrade that. And then, whoops, we don't have a station over here. But why don't we put another fruit feeding station here? They're big. They're big. So they're going to need to eat a lot. All right, that one's already upgraded. Fruit feeding. Upgrade. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm gonna give them some trees. I love giraffes so much. Here, let's put a mini exhibit. Do we have a new mini exhibit, like animal that we can put in? Let's see. Savannah Rock. What can we put into the Savannah Rock exhibit? Because I would love to give them like a little Savannah Rock friend right about here. Abandoned mongoose! And ooh, we can put in a bush grove. Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Lionel Richie? Oh my gosh, we have all sorts of unexpected things to research. All right, so what can we add in here now? Fossa in the future. We could also add in banded monkeys. Meerkats! Yes! I want meerkats next to my giraffes. That would be fantastic. I would love that. Oh dear. And that's right. Our guests are actually quite bored right now, my friends. So we do need to add in some more entertainment for our guests because they are kind of like... we could pretend life is like this, guys. These guests... Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is so filthy. Sorry, guys. But these guests are kind of like the lifeblood of a zoo in a way, because hopefully they come in, they drop off their money to be able to help take care of these animals and expand protection for them in the wild, and they leave with more education and compassion than they arrived with. So we got to keep the guest entertained too. So let's go ahead and try, no, not new restroom, what the heck. Let's try concession shortage, gosh darn it. A lion mascot, tiger mascot, a souvenir shop would be really cute, bear mascot, a balloon shop. Let's do a tiger mascot, or a lion mascot, I think. And we'll go ahead and put him like right here. Yeah, I like that spot. Yay! Now they're much happier because they're being entertained, and they can also like come between the giraffe exhibit. They can see the lion exhibit, the lion mascot, I mean. A lion exhibit. Oh my gosh, Siri. Is that connected? There's a cute little bench there. All right. And then we'll have like a little concession area that they can come and get some refreshments at. Speaking of which, once again, we're out of drinks. I guess everybody's really enjoying our like banana guava fruit juice. All right, let's jump in. Oh, it's filthy. I guess I really need to hire more janitors. Phooey. Also, I want to change all of the trees and all of the paths to fit the area, because no doubt we're spending far too much on waterways. Sorry, everybody. Whoops. No doubt we're spending far too much on waterways in order to water trees that are deciduous, meaning, see these guys? They're more for like temperate forest areas, and they probably don't have what it takes to resist the heat of the savannah. So let's come over and actually change that, which I think we can do right over here. And let's change the trees. And we want beach trees, desert trees. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. However, that's not quite what I wanted. Let's go with, can we go with beach trees? And can I just kind of, whoosh, whoosh. It's still a big oof, as my beloved darling would say. Big oof. Still not quite what we're going for, but it's better than what we had. Is there not really like, let's try again, guys. There's alpine or city. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go beach. And then let's change the paths, I think, to the tile paths. Outback path, Andean path, dirt path. I like the tile path a lot. Was there already the tile path? Well, what do you know? Let's try something else. But this is all so that our guest will hopefully be able to enjoy the area a bit more. We could do desert path, dirt path. What about outback path? Huh, I really like that actually. I like that a lot. It looks more dusty and just, I enjoy it. And then finally, let's do the benches. Let's go ahead, and I think I want to go with the outback benches too. And we'll add in the trash cans, which I need to take good care of. Let's do the desert trash cans. There! Oh, Giraffe Horizons is looking awesome, and hopefully it will make the giraffes happy enough that we can really start working on adding in some baby giraffes soon too. However, we are going to actually need to make people a little bit more entertained and to have them forking over a little bit more of their money and to hire more. Maybe we can just upgrade this. There we go. Oof. If we upgrade it again, more fame, attract more guests, it raises the costs. I guess we just need more staff is really the thing. Hey, Ben. Yeah, thanks. All right, hopefully that'll take care of things. But we're doing great, guys. We are doing great. And let's actually finish off today by putting down another large exhibit so that we know the savannah. Yes. Okay, actually, we're going to begin the savannah research. And then actually we should get a baby savannah. I love that idea. And maybe we can put in a hippo or a rhino. Oh my gosh, yes, that would be so cool. Let's get a little teeny savannah or maybe a little teeny grassland. Oh, let's start with a teeny savannah. Just a teensy one. Right over here. I can't believe our giraffes used to be in this tiny thing. Holy days. Oh, oh. Oh no! Another poop scooping epidemic! That is the last thing I wanted, but at least we have a giraffe topiary! And a roan antelope now. Oh, alright. Well, we're about to get a lot busier in a bad way, guys. But we will figure out what we are going to do next time, and we will try to tackle the mini challenges that are popping over here. Oh, feeding interactions with giraffes? I'm on that. I am so on that. And we will try to make sure that we can handle this crisis as best we can. In fact, should we do probiotics? I think we might do probiotics. Oh, yay! And we have a level 15, like, red lemur now. Holy cow, Lemur Island is, like, Lemur Log is doing great. This is awesome. I'm having so much fun, and I can't wait to learn even more about the animals that share this world with us, with you guys next time. Also, clean up your trash! Recycle, 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 people. Oh my goodness. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.